The first face-off between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris was nothing short of explosive, with jabs, interruptions, and wild accusations flying across the stage. But who really came out on top in this high-stakes debate? Let's break down the expert analysis and see who delivered a knockout punch. The first head-to-head debate between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris was filled with tension, sharp exchanges, and dramatic moments. Harris made an effort to rattle Trump early on, diving straight into controversial topics like the numerous legal cases against him and mocking the size of his rallies. Trump, in response, aimed to paint Harris as someone who has allowed chaos at the border, going as far as accusing her of letting illegal migrants eat dogs and cats. As bizarre as that claim may sound, it set the tone for a night filled with pointed accusations and defensiveness from both sides. Harris, for her part, remained composed, often shaking her head or smiling at Trump's more outrageous statements, including when he labeled her a Marxist. Meanwhile, Trump seemed agitated and defensive, often interjecting during her speaking time. Critics weren't just focused on the candidates, though. ABC News moderators came under fire for their handling of the event, with accusations of bias toward Harris by repeatedly fact-checking Trump while letting her slide. But who won? Well, the answer depends on who you ask. Let's start with David Litt, a former speechwriter for Barack Obama. Litt didn't hold back in his praise for Harris, saying she trounced Trump. According to Litt, Harris was calm, poised, and delivered a clear policy vision that resonated with undecided voters. Trump, on the other hand, fumbled the opportunity to tie Harris to President Biden's unpopular policies. Litt argued that Trump's tendency to take the bait resulted in incoherent and rambling answers, making him look unfit for office. In Litt's view, if Trump were a Democrat, his party would be talking about replacing him after such a weak performance. On the other side of the spectrum, Jonathan Bronitsky, former chief speechwriter for Trump's Attorney General Bill Barr, gave a more balanced assessment. He acknowledged that both candidates showed up for the debate. According to Bronitsky, Trump was disciplined, sticking to the issues that mattered to his base, while Harris dispelled doubts about her ability to hold her own in a debate. Bronitsky was surprised, though, by Harris's tendency to interrupt Trump and launch ad hominem attacks. Still, he believed Trump's humor and passion shone through, particularly when discussing the decline of the country over the last 4 years. Joel Payne, a Democratic strategist, had a completely different take. He called it a butt-kicking for Trump. Payne argued that Harris won decisively, noting that while debates don't necessarily win elections, they do help voters get a clearer picture of the candidates. According to Payne, Trump was visibly rattled and disheveled, constantly taking the bait, Harris said. Harris's ability to stay composed while Trump floundered led Payne to declare her the clear victor of the night. Another interesting perspective came from Max Burns, an MSNBC contributor, who focused on the long-term impact of the debate on Trump's campaign. Burns pointed out that Trump's wild comment about migrants eating America's cats would likely stick in the public's memory, a damaging moment that could hurt Trump as early voting begins. In Burns' view, this was not the debate performance Trump needed, and it may signal trouble for his campaign moving forward. From a conservative standpoint, Alfredo Ortiz, leader of the Job Creators Network, argued that the debate showed a stark contrast between Trump and Harris. Ortiz believed that Harris was trying to run from her record, dodging important issues like immigration and energy. While Ortiz acknowledged that Harris had her moments, he felt Trump emerged stronger by highlighting the issues most important to voters, such as the economy and national security. Finally, Jessica Anderson, president of the Conservative Sentinel Action Fund, took Harris to task for attempting to rewrite history on her support for fringe policies. Anderson accused Harris of flip-flopping on critical issues like immigration and energy, and she warned that 4 more years of Harris would bring chaos and destruction to American families. So, who really won the debate? The experts are divided, and much like the American electorate, opinions are polarized. What's clear is that this debate gave both sides plenty of talking points, but only time will tell if it shifted the momentum in favor of either candidate. What did you think of the debate? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more political analysis and updates. Thanks for watching!